G'day everyone, Dan here. Welcome to North Queensland Barbecue and Brewing. We are at Funny Dunny campsite down at just south of Home Hill up here in North Queensland. We've come away for the weekend and I've got the little fella here running around the beach. And we bought an SUV camper last year. We set that up just with the touring annex, and I'll go through that a bit later, do a bit of a review on that, and that will mainly be what the video is about. But also Funny Dunny Campground as well, just a really nice place to come visit. We've come about probably 3 or 4 k's down the beach just in the White area. We've just driven this down here, so yeah, we've been driving down. That's my girl there, and we've come across this fairly interesting thing here, which is a turtle shell. You can see it right there. So I bought it out. I just bought Eric and stopped to have a look at it. But basically I'll do a bit of a review on the campground. It's actually pretty good. The toilet's really neat, the facilities are good. Eric's having a ball. Oh, it's having fun. Yeah, we'll come back and I'll get some more footage. So yeah, this is our camp set up here. This is our SUV camper we bought last year. And we've actually got quite a good camp set up here. Actually, we've got fireplace right there. You've got to have a contained fire here. That's the one thing. The caretaker here is not too restricted on it, as long as there's rocks around it and you're careful with the fires. He's pretty good with it. We've actually got a shower tent set up, and we've got the camper set up. The one thing we found the first night we were here, about 3 in the morning, the mosquito nets didn't work too well with the midges. The midges absolutely smashed us. They can, the little black buggers that climb through the mosquito netting. So we found the second night here, we closed the whole thing up. It's now mid-April. Easter long weekend, and we've just had the fans going. We're from Townsville, so we're not actually struggling with the heat now, so we found it to be quite actually pleasant, even all shut up at night. And I ran a couple of mosquito coils, so that's one thing we found here with the old Funny Dunny. We're lucky there's a toilet literally about 30 metres away, and the caretaker is spotless with that toilet. Goes in there, sweeps it every day, puts the chemicals in there, does everything, and he looks after it really well. It's actually really neat and tidy. A few other campers around. It's probably 300 metres long and probably 150 metres wide. But the road entrance in here is a dirt road. Behind me over here there's a water tank, and that there is actually fresh water from Home Hill or air that's brought in here. It's a $5 a night camping fee. So that's not too bad, and that pays for the water. They also collect cans and plastic bottles for the 10-cent recycling, and that goes towards, I think, Lions or Rotary, one of the foundations here in Ayr. So all that money goes to. So I'll be putting my cans in there just to go to the local charities. The caretaker's over there, lives over behind me over here, and he's a Vietnam veteran, so if you're a veteran yourself, you might want to just not tell him that. Isn't that right, Louise? Because he's going to chew your ears off for hours. I don't mind it. Being a veteran myself, you're like, okay, dude, yeah, I know what you mean, and my experiences were nothing compared to what that poor bugger went through, so I don't mind. He's actually been really good to us. He's actually a really nice bloke, and provided us with what we needed to get settled, and so yeah, I'm not going to...
Gave us some wood.
Yeah, he gave us a bit of firewood, and my boat trailer, I bought a portable boat trailer yesterday. We actually just bought it, and didn't have a spare tyre, and as I was launching the boat, brought it back, and the tyre blew, which was a real pain in the butt down the road. So I've taken my boat trailer that I'll pack it up tomorrow, and he's lent me one of his boat trailers because he's got 2 boats. So yeah, he lent me a boat trailer. I can go and launch my boat again tomorrow and get the crab pots in, and I'll actually show you the entrance down to where we launch the boat as well. So it's a sand entrance. You've got to launch off the beach down there. There's no boat ramp at Wunjunga. So I've also got some footage of the entrance onto the beach from here as well. You can forward drive down the beach, and I took Eric down before. So yeah, it's actually quite a good campsite. Obviously there's no electricity here, there's no showers or amenities. It's you got to bring everything here except water. You can't fill up your camper trailer with the water here. You can use it for drinking, boil it obviously first and use it as drinking water, but we've bought 160 litres, we've got 100 litres in the camper van, in the SUV camper there. There's 100 litres at store in that, and we bought 60 litres worth of water jerrys. So this is a bit of an experiment for me and Louise. We're actually going up to Pandanus Park up in Princess Charlotte Bay in June we're heading up there for 4 days, and then we're going to Cooktown for 10. And that's going to be our holiday. And this little kid, this one right here, the terror of terrors, he's staying with my mum for a week and Louise's parents for another week. Thank God. I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing.
You do love him though.
I love him, but yeah, it's going to be so peaceful. Anyway, yeah. Well, it's night time here, and Eric's occupied with his little tablet because you get fairly good mobile reception here, which is good. But hopefully the light will show this up. We showed the boat launching this afternoon, and here are some little morsels of goodness. So 5 mud crabs and 1 cod. Caught a few good pikey brim that were eager, but I threw them back. I don't like to eat them. So that was our fishing adventure for the day, and picked up 2 whiting yesterday and another couple of crabs. So yeah, the fishing here is
quite a lot of undersized.
Pretty reasonable. A lot of undersized fish as well. So yeah, that was our day today. So here we are. This is the entrance into Funny Dunny here. Cattle Grate entrance sign, and you can see there that's the road, and that continues up there to the beach, and it's only about, like I said, 150-200 metres to the end. So it's not the biggest campground in the world, but the caretaker's hut, someone's come and graffitied the sign. This is a general overview of the campground here. It's not that big. We got our setup just over here, through there. Louise's little white car and my ute and our camper trailer. The recycling bins and the toilet itself just there. So that's the toilet. And if we come around here, you can see up here, not that far away, where you've got the 4x4 only sign, and that's the entrance to the beach. So once again, about 150 metres away. So that's Funny Dunny Campground itself. There's not really much to show of this area here. The campsites are quite nice though. There's a lot of trees around, a lot of shade. So yeah, very, very pleasant place to come. Here we have the toilet here. And like I said, and it's actually quite a pleasant and well looked after toilet. Very neat, very tidy. So it's just a drop toilet, and the caretaker here comes and cleans it every afternoon. There's also multiple tables around, and there's also some shade shelters with tables under them as well. So the water tank there has cleaning facilities as well, like you can come and fillet your fish there, but just obviously clean up when you've done. I've cleaned a few fish there and just cleaned up rather well. A lot of the scales and things like that, just take them with you and throw your fish away. So we've got our, we're actually using our SUV camper travel annex. So we've got the 2 annexes. We've got the blow up annex, and we've got the travel annex on here. So the travel annex is really light and easy to set up. There wasn't going to rain this weekend, so we just set this up just for a bit of shade, a bit of protection from the leaves onto our cooking area and that. I'll do a more detailed review on this actual trailer in a couple of months. We're heading to Cooktown then, so we'll set it all up when we're set up for 10-12 days, but for a 4-day camping trip the travel annex is pretty good. So you'll have to excuse the mess a little bit. We've got our that's just our sort of fridge there. We're running the Evercool 95 litre dual zone. That's actually a really good fridge. We're really happy with it. The only bummer is in this camper I've had to put some blocks of timber underneath it just to get it up high enough, so when the back's open, this storage area here is open, the fridge will open. If not, then the fridge doesn't open because of the width of it. But that's the, you know, unfortunately just having such a large fridge, we've had to put the blocks of wood under it to get it up. If this here is shut, the doors don't open well. So yeah, we're running that that 95 litre. We've got that on just on both as fridges, because I'm running a 60 litre King's 4-wheel drive Super Centre fridge in the back of the ute that is set to minus 18 degrees. We're running as a freezer. But yeah, we've got plenty of space here. 3 drawers, another drawer down the bottom here which opens up, and we just got stuff in there, and just all food stuff's in here as such. And over here we've got our 4 gas burner stove, sink, and yeah, it's pretty simple. Gas hot water system at the back here that runs, and you've got all these plugs in here. It's just plug and play basically. So gas, that goes to the stove, that goes to the hot water system. Cold out, 100 litre tank, which is right there, and obviously the water runs into there. And our shower tent, I've actually just started taking this apart and thought I'd do a quick video on this this setup. But that did have we've got a bit of ply I cut that sits on the trailer, and that there sits on the base as a just a bit of firm ground. And what I'm running is that there, that's a drifter shower tray, and that actually hooks up to a hose that takes all the water away. So it's actually really good. It does gather a little bit of water in it, but that's why I've got the timber under it, so I can actually put blocks on it, get it at an angle, because you'll get a bit of water pooling down in this corner where the nozzle is. And we run a hose, we can run it about 10 metres away. So we have this with the boat loader as well, and we brought the boat down on it, so it's handy. You can actually run a boat on it as well. But yeah, fairly stock standard inside. Our son's still asleep, we've just got the bed down one end, and Eric was, forgive the mess, Eric was sleeping in here, but he decided to get up, so without him it's quite pleasant. And this actually has an aircon unit as well, so we can run, if we're running off 240, we can run the air conditioner if we pull, and it's reverse cycle. So like I said, I'll do more of a detailed video on this whole setup when we get to there's the wife chilling. When we get to Cooktown in a couple of months, I'll do this fully so you can see everything with the AirNX, and I'll do the AirX setup and everything. But yeah, it's quite a good camper trailer. We really like it. The mattress is a bit hard for Louise, so we've got a mattress topper on it, but we're able to carry, you know, we've got 2 gas bottles in there, 3 water jerrys that we hold. So, and the boat topper there, and batteries, dual battery system. The drawer here comes in, and so we actually put the toilet and the gas system sit in there. This has a that little air thing there is actually to stop it. It basically creates positive pressure, so it will blow out any dust. We're running 2 solar panels at the moment. That's a 160 watt there, and that's a 200 watt solar blanket I can move, and I can move that onto the car here. So that's the fridge there we're running as a freezer, and that there is actually where I put the engine. That's an engine mount, so I can run my my boat motor and put it on there, and then rooftop the boat, so that actually holds the boat fairly solidly. More fuel, diesel and unleaded when we need it. But yeah, that'll be another review for another time.